What's up, guys? What is up? How is everybody's Thursday going? The week is almost over. The month is almost over. Today's the last day of January. 2019 is flying by, guys. We're already coming up on we got the Super Bowl this Sunday. The mo-fokin' Super Bowl. The highest grossing 3 hours of entertainment in the industry. But it's going to be a good football game, man. It's two really good teams. You got one team that's just always there in the Patriots, and then you got the team that went out and bought a roster in the Rams. And I got to say I'm jealous of both programs being a Raiders fan, because I feel like the Raiders have been shooting ourselves in the foot for the last 20 years. Shit, probably longer than that. It just, finally caught up 20 years ago, and we just haven't come out of the rut, man. But looking forward to the Super Bowl. Going to be watching all those funny-ass commercials, enjoying a good football game. I don't really have a team I'm rooting for, to be honest. A month ago, I'd have told you I hope the fucking Rams beat the hell out of the Patriots. But Tom Brady, dude. So when I root for a football team, man, I don't necessarily root for the best football players or, whatever. I have a team. I'm loyal to the Raiders. But when I watch games, I don't give a shit who wins the other games. I really don't. I just want a good football game. I want it to be clean. I hate when the fucking refs pick a team and they cheat for them. It happens a lot. Fortunately for us guys, both the teams that are there from horrible officiate. I mean, on top of skill. Like, obviously they didn't get to the Super Bowl strictly because the refs liked them. They're two very, very, very skilled, highly potent offenses, crazy shutdown defenses. It's going to be a fucking great game. But both of these teams have had the refs working for them. One longer for the other, but both of these teams have had calls go their ways, And I think it's going to be a good game, man. I'm looking forward to it. I really enjoy the fact that Tom Brady is embracing his role right now, man. He's making these ads, the Instagram commercials and all this shit, where he's just pretty much making fun of himself for being the evil fucking overlord of the football industry. He's won more Super Bowls than any other person. He's been to more Super Bowls than any other person. And he's just riding it out, man. He's 40 years old, and he's won more Super Bowls than any human being. And you just know that he's loving it. He's making these videos where he makes like smart-ass comments like, we're too old, we're too slow, we don't have an offense, our defense can't get it done, yada, yada, yada. I love it, man. And I hope it's a fucking high-scoring, like 50-51 scoring game, dude. I would love for this Super Bowl to go into overtime and it be an offensive shootout. As much as people love to say they want to watch a defensive game, people don't want to watch a defensive game, man. If you ask the average fan, would you rather watch a 3-0 final score game where defenses are just fucking shutting people down? Or would you rather watch 105-104 final score and fucking quadruple overtime? It's going to be the 100-point score in quadruple overtime every day of the week, But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl. I hope you guys are going to watch the Super Bowl. If you're from out of the country and you don't watch the Super Bowl, I hope you have a great Sunday too. And, I stream every day, so I'll be back and talking before the Super Bowl happens, but while talking about it, But something kind of funny happened this morning. I pulled into my neighborhood, and I told you guys I live in a trailer park, and this older dude pulls up to me, and I'm driving by him, and he's telling me to stop, roll down your window. And so I stop, I roll down my window, and this dude just starts letting me have it, man. Like, he wasn't cursing, he wasn't saying anything disrespectful, but he was pissed. He was pissed. And after I listened to him for about a minute where he didn't take a breath while he was fucking like, and I'm a plumber, and that water job is fucking hard. He didn't say fucking. But he's like, that water job is horrible, and you should be ashamed of yourself for going over there and looking at it and letting that old lady have that water like that, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting here like, did I do something that I don't know about? And I'm like, I stop. I'm like, sir, please stop, sir. And he's like, no, you're going to hear me out. And I was like, sir, I just live here. Like, he's like, you're not the handyman? Like, no, sir, I just live here. And he's like, well, God, that lady over there told me you were the handyman. And I was like, I look over and the old lady's like trying to tell him. I can hear her. That's not him. That's not him. It was fucking funny, man. That he apologized, but I was sitting there like taking the ass chewing like I was responsible for it. Like I was the guilty party, And after a couple, like it probably was like 30 seconds of him. And again, he wasn't like, he was being disrespectful, but out of respect for another human being. Like apparently somebody went over to a friend of his or his sister, some older woman that's in his life, and he's an older man, so like I said, it could be, whatever. But he was just saying he's a plumber, and he went over there and checked it, and whoever did it did a fucking hack job, and, they should be ashamed of themselves for conning an old lady to tell them that, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, man, I had, I had nothing to do with this, But, yeah, I know the dude felt bad because afterward he's like, I'm so sorry. He's like, I really thought you were the handyman. I didn't mean to go off on you like that. I should have asked you first. And dude, I pulled up in my yard. I'm sitting here looking at my dogs, and then I just started busting out laughing because it was fucking funny. The more I thought about it, the funnier it got. But yeah, guys, we're streaming. We're playing League. We're losing a lot of games. We're rapping a lot. Today I'm going to try to write something. Hopefully I get some free time. I'm going to try to write something because I think a lot of people like what I write. And then when I freestyle, I have my moments that's really good. But then I'll have just as many moments where it's like, you already said that. You're repeating yourself. You're saying fuck too much, But yeah. So guys, pick your winner for the Super Bowl. Stick to your guns. And yeah, I will see you guys tonight in my stream if you're there. If not, enjoy the short little YouTube clip. Hope you enjoy the story. Hope you got a team to watch during the Super Bowl. But until then, guys, arrivederci.